Welcome back once again. You're watching Ozarks tonight. Good to have you here. I'm David Oliver. All during the month of April, we've had several segments here on the broadcast where we've talked about the fact that April is Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month across the Ozarks. Lots of agencies doing work to help raise awareness about the critical issue of child abuse in our community. Want to have one final segment to bring you some more information about this important topic. We've invited in Allison, Gregory, and Julie Murray with Foster Adopt Connect here in Springfield to talk more about this agency's efforts in terms of raising awareness about child abuse and helping combat the problem. Ladies, thank you for being here. First of all, before we get started about all of this, let's talk about what Foster Adopt Connect is. I have to assume, and I'm sure our viewers do too, that it's about fostering.
That is the general thought, but actually we are kind of an advocacy agency, and we work with biological families, foster families, adoptive families. I said biological already. We are trying to help them navigate the child welfare system and fill any gaps that we find that maybe Children's Division or their agencies are not able to fill.
How many families and folks do you guys work with?
Well, we have multiple programs. So we have a direct services store. We serve, I believe, over 3,000 last year in that store, where foster and adoptive families can come in and receive clothing items, hygiene, school supplies, all of those basic needs that kids have. They're able to pick up those items in our store at no charge. Our advocacy specifically is both family and systemic advocacy. So we work with families, like I said, helping them navigate this child welfare system. It's daunting even for professionals.
Well, it's important work that you're doing, and clearly there's a need if you've served that many people through your services. Allison, talk about what you all have done in terms of helping to combat the issue of child abuse, raise awareness about it, because obviously we've talked about it in April, but it's not a problem that's just going to go away. It's not just a one-month thing.
Correct. So we combat it in a lot of different ways, but one of the ways we deal with it the most commonly is actually we deal with the after effects of it. We deal with a lot of kids with trauma, and so we have several programs that address the trauma and the issues that arise from the trauma. So through those programs, which is our behavioral intervention program, and then we also have an aging out program, which is kiddos that are basically 16 to 26. We deal with them and kind of help them overcome a lot of the obstacles and barriers that they have amassed through their time in care. And so kind of dealing with that and dealing with the trauma, thus kind of combating the neglect and abuse portion just by raising awareness through that.
When I've been doing these segments for the last several weeks now about this month being Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month, I've asked every person who's come on here the same question. I'm going to pose it to you two as well. We've talked about the fact that, perhaps our viewers are watching this. Some of us may be naive to how bad this issue is locally, but what can people do who see this interview to help combat the issue, to help get involved? What action can we take to help?
Well, aside from becoming foster and adoptive parents, which we love, that is a huge need. It's not for everyone. There are mentorship programs available. We do a lot of training on the topic of trauma. Our training is open to everyone in the community, not just to foster and adoptive families. So I think if you can find, we have one specifically called Trauma Aware that's being presented in a collaboration with Community Partnership of the Ozarks. We're providing that all over the area. So become informed, first of all. It will help you understand your coworkers who may have experienced trauma. But as far as helping foster and adoptive families, partnering with them. We have a faith-based subcommittee that also works with Community Partnership, and the goal is to meet those tangible needs of families so that hopefully kids don't enter care or they can reunify more quickly with their families.
Okay. Allison, do you have any thoughts on how we can help as a community?
I think just what Julie said is reaching out, helping the families through direct service programs, donating to clothing closets and food pantries that help these families that are a lot of times in need when they all of a sudden go from 0 kids to 6 kids in a placement. A lot of times the kids come in large families, and really just becoming aware of what trauma looks like in our community and reaching out to CPO and scheduling a trauma training at your workplace.
Can folks volunteer with Foster Adopt Connect if they like?
Absolutely.
Why would I even ask that? You're not going to turn down volunteers, right?
And we would love to put together a pool of very steady volunteers. It's kind of hit and miss. A lot of people have service projects, which is wonderful if you can come in and help help us. But we could use someone who could volunteer a couple hours a week, and they can come in and sort clothing. They can help work in the store. We need childcare volunteers for all of the training that we present. Foster parents are required to get 30 hours of training every 2 years. We provide that training, but trying to find people who could come for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and babysit while we train the parents is a huge need that we have.
And obviously, maybe some retirees would be perfect
Absolutely.
for volunteering.
College students, retirees, grandparents.
Okay. Well, ladies, thank you for joining us. Allison, Gregory, and Julie Murray with Foster Adopt Connect. And again, thank you for the work you do for families and kids here in our community. If folks want to know more information about Foster Adopt Connect, is there a website or a phone number they can call?
Fosteradopt.org is the best way to get a hold of us.
Okay. All right. Thank you both very much for being here. We'll have more Ozarks tonight after this quick break.